Now, Daniel, great to see you again, to talk to you again since we last chatted on the flying lap just after you'd won the Macau Grand Prix. I'm really interested to know how your winter's been as the Macau Grand Prix winner. Did that change things for you in Spain in terms of being able to put budgets together and in terms of being able to put the package together that you want?
Well, yeah, I think it changed really a lot, not only in Spain and in sponsors things, but also for myself. I think it was really, really important. It was my biggest win of my whole career, and it really helped my confidence, you know. And this winter I've been working a lot physically because it gives me a lot of motivation, this kind of wins, and I hope for the future is even helping me more. I think in sponsor-wise it's quite difficult at the moment. I mean, everyone is having a hard time, and we all understand this, but you know, we are drivers and we want to be in Formula One, but you need to think that this is quite hard. So mainly it helped a lot driving-wise and racing-wise for myself.
Anyway, going pretty well in that first test. Looks as if you had a few dramas with the car, but up to speed in the afternoon.
Yeah, well, if you look at the lap times, I think it's not really what we were looking for. For sure, everyone wants to be fastest, but we were not really looking to be super competitive at the first test. We're trying a few things. I think as I'm an experienced driver in F3, it's my third year. It's nice that the team is trying things on my car. And for the moment, it was not successful, you know, and sometimes you're not really quick or you're not happy with the car, and you need to solve these problems. Otherwise, you cannot be the quickest. And if you're not happy with the car, it's what happens. But anyway, I think it's being a new car. It's what always happens. So it's not that bad as the results look.
And the Dallara F312 feels very different car.
Well, actually, yeah, it feels. To me, it feels more competitive. It's like more grip in general, much more downforce, and in the straight lines it's a bit slower, but in the corners it's really quick. And the Hankook tires are really good. They have a lot of grip, they last a lot, and there's not a big degradation like with the Kumos. And the car is a bit more heavy. The brakes feel better also. With more downforce, we can also brake a bit later everywhere. And for the first test, was really nice to see this car. It's already looking quite good, and it's quite new.
And Rafael is your teammate, Rafael Maciello. Do you know him? Have you raced with him before?
He did one race last year in the Euro Series, actually the British F3 in Spa with me and Roberto. And I got to know him there. And then he was racing for Prema in the Italian F3. He's a really nice guy. He's really friendly, and he's quick. He showed it in Valencia, so it's a nice driver for the team. It's good that we have fast drivers in the team like this. We can have good comparisons.
Yeah, absolutely. And I believe he's a Ferrari contracted young driver, correct?
Yeah, he is.
Which is good from your perspective because you've got a yardstick there, and he's got that Ferrari deal. So in terms of your future, you've got the fans out there, the people who can make decisions, can relate your performances to him. And obviously that leads to my next question, which is your medium to long-term plan. Have you got any feel for where you're going in that direction?
Well, yeah, I think it's good to have one driver who is a Ferrari driver, because if you are faster than him or you win the championship in front of him, the Ferrari guys will notice this. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm a Mercedes driver. And I think looking into the future, it's realistic to think about Formula One, but I think at this moment it's really hard, everything. So my next step, if I wanted to get to Formula One, would be GP2 or World Series. But my contract with Mercedes is a bit more orientated to the DTM, so I'm a bit on their hands. So it depends a lot on what they say. I hope I can win this year the championship, and like this, I have a good chance to be in the DTM, which is a really nice championship. Now with BMW on it, it's even greater. And I'm really thinking more on the DTM side, you know, because Ferrari and well, Ferrari is different, you know. If you have the chance to go with Ferrari in Formula One, then it's nice. But if you're not on the four best teams, you need to bring a lot of money with you, and that's something I don't have at the moment. And if I don't have it at the end of the year, it's looking quite hard.
Well, let's hope you do find that money, and well, not that you find the money. Let's hope you have the success that you deserve, and you get the breaks you deserve as a result of that. That's the way it'll hopefully happen for you, Daniel. One final question: we spoke about Alex Solaroig, your uncle, great uncle, on the flying lap. I just wonder if you've been in touch with him at all. You've seen or heard from him over the winter. See how he is.
Yeah, I actually met him. At the end of last year in December. He was here in Barcelona, and he was really happy that I won in Macau. I actually told him that now that I won this race, many people are talking about my past family, and he was happy about this. I think I showed him a few articles that were in Spain as well.
Good.
But it was really nice. From the flying lab was really cool. When he showed me the pictures, it was really interesting. I think no one has been looking at these pictures other than you.
Well, only because I knew Alex pretty well back in 72, 73. And you might like to tell him next time you speak that there's an article of mine on the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes website right now. It's the first Grand Prix I ever covered for Autosport, going back to South Africa, 72. And very sadly, Alex wasn't racing because he'd had his first Grand Prix for BRM the race before in the Argentine Grand Prix and actually crashed the car. And in those days, BRM were running 5 cars and they didn't have any spares, and so he didn't do South Africa. So very sadly, I didn't actually get to see him. But he's certainly mentioned in the article as not being in South Africa. But Alex and I go back a long way, and he's a great guy, a wonderful man, and a very good driver too. Anyway,
I can see that he has. I'm having his genes as well, because on the first test yesterday I went off a few times trying a bit too much, so maybe he was doing the same.
Well, it's always it always takes a little bit of time to get back into the car again, but I'm sure the next test, which I think is tomorrow, right?
It's the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well, very good luck with that. Hope it goes well, and we'll keep in touch with you throughout the year, Daniel. Definitely want to see how you get on, and it's a good way of keeping in touch with that championship as well. Thanks very much for your time and for joining us.
Thanks, Peter. Nice talking to you.